Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's been a while. I'm gonna do a Blu-ray update. This is like over 6 months worth of I guess pickups or whatever. My my shelf is pretty full. I mean, you can see that there's holes here and there. I've sold off some things, sold off a lot of my collectibles as well. Perrier. So what I'm gonna do, since this is kind of full, I'm gonna just kind of get rid of that shelf. Put this down real quick. I'm gonna get rid of that shelf and build a shelf inside that closet. So I'm gonna stick all my Blu-rays in there. Hopefully I'll be able to fit everything, including my Criterions and crap like that. Gotten rid of a lot of my collectibles, like I've said. Room looks a little different, you know. To anybody who used to watch me, it's been a while, like I've said. Sold off a ton of my Star Wars toys. Had a bunch of these. I don't know, made like over $500 on that crap. Ridiculous. I kept most of my horror stuff. They're just not there anymore. They're boxed up in a bin in the garage. Got rid of a lot of my, like Freddy Krueger figures that I had hanging up on the wall. I used to have like a Tarantino kind of a shrine up there that I got rid of. I still have this stuff. It's just not here anymore because it kind of looks like I'm moving out, stripping out the wallpaper and whatnot. But we're just, the family, we're just gonna finally turn this room into like an office. And, you know, like a little play area for my kid. She wants a place to put, you know, her other crap. She's getting a little bit older, so, you know, a nice place for her to go read or something. I don't know. Anywho, that's just kind of an update on my life, I guess. I do plan to, like, paint this room and set it up a little bit nicer. I got a new Mac computer that I'm paying off at the pawn shop. So that'll be in here at some point. But yeah, like I said, 6 months worth of Blu-rays there, a couple of DVDs, and I'm gonna show those to you guys now. All right, so I don't know if I'll be able to get through all these right now. There might be a jump in tape where it'll be like a different day or something, because it's coming up on 9 o'clock at night, and I probably won't have time to do all these, but I kind of sorted these out. These are like multiple packs, so you know, your doubles, triple features, box sets, and then I got, you know, different things, you know, independent labels, and then kind of like just, you know, random crap that I've picked up. So first here, I've got a triple pack Oliver Stone films. I did used to own Natural Born Killers, actually. I still do own it. It's in my pile of stuff I need to get rid of. Reason I'm getting rid of that is because I bought this, obviously. Got this mainly for JFK. One of my favorite, I don't know if you can call it based on a true story, because a lot of this stuff is like conspiracy, but love that movie. You know, it's like 3 hours. It's probably my favorite long fucking movie, I guess. I've never seen Any Given Sunday. Natural Born Killers is obviously really great, but, you know, already had it. So, anyways, got that for pretty cheap on eBay, like 10 bucks. Got a Face Off and Snake Eyes, Nicolas Cage, double feature there. I haven't seen either of those films. Air Force One and In a Line of Fire. These are both really good. I went through, try to hide the other movies. I went through a pretty good stretch there where I was watching a bunch of 80s and 90s action thrillers. Obviously, Harrison Ford is going to be highly in that genre. But yeah, really good movies. Another double feature here. Romancing the Stone and Jewel of the Nile, kind of action adventure-y type films. Michael Douglas. Whoopi Goldberg in Sister Act 1 and 2. Excuse me. I also went through kind of a Whoopi phase. You'll see a couple other movies, I think, in here in this update. I watched quite a few of her films the past month. If you want to go check out my letterbox. I don't know exactly what my name is on there, but I'll figure it out and put a link below. But yeah, I love Sister Act. Sister Act 2 is pretty good too. A couple of Mill Creek things here. When a Stranger Calls and Happy Birthday to Me. I hadn't seen either of these before. Still haven't seen Happy Birthday to Me yet, but I watched When a Stranger Calls. I thought it was pretty good. I think it does have a remake. This might be out of print, so I think we'll probably see both of these get released like on a better label. Another Mill Creek 2-pack here, Fatherhood and Life with Mikey, excuse me. I vaguely remember this Michael J. Fox film. He plays like a former child star. Never seen Fatherhood before. Ernest Goes to Camp and Ernest Goes to Jail. I already owned Ernest Goes to Camp on this set here with Camp Nowhere. I did just pick up Camp Nowhere, the Kino Lorber edition, so just decided I'm gonna sell that copy, and then I picked up this so I could still have Ernest Goes to Camp, and I don't think I've seen Ernest Goes to Jail, maybe once, like on USA Network or whatever. I'm sure it's terrible. Devil's Rejects and House of a Thousand Corpses. Hadn't seen these either. Whoops. I did own The Devil's Rejects, but I sold it before I even watched it. But yeah, recently picked up this. Just because I'd rather have things in multi-packs if they're available and they make sense. So another double feature here, Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. I know these are both on Scream Factory, but I don't love them enough to need a special edition. That was in the Walmart bin. I think it still is. Poltergeist 2 and 3. These are also on Scream Factory. I haven't seen either of these though, so figured I'd just pick this up cheap. Dante's Peak and Daylight. Dante's Peak is great. 90s disaster film about a volcano. I haven't seen Daylight yet, but it looks very promising. Love me some Stallone. Not even sure what it's about. Looks like there's some fire going on in it though. Comedy 2-pack here, Airplane and Airplane 2. Got this at Walmart. Those are classics. Classics and like, I guess they're parody films or whatever. Richard Pryor, triple feature. See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Stir Crazy and The Toy. The Toy is a classic. See No Evil, Hear No Evil is great. Stir Crazy I haven't seen. Got the Psycho collection. All 4 Psycho films. I've only ever seen Psycho 1. Another couple of films there that are on Scream Factory that I never picked up. It's 2 and 3 are on Scream Factory. Got this from J. Rico Films, the Man With No Name trilogy. Fistful of Dollars for a few dollars more, and The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Bought this from him for $5. Pretty darn good deal. I know this was re-released. I don't know why. There probably are better transfers or something. Finally got the Rush Hour trilogy. Awesome box art. I think this is like a Mondo artwork. But yeah, these are fun movies. Good enough to own. Picked up the Chucky 7 movie collection. Got this on Amazon when it was 26 bucks. Cool lenticular. I sold my Child's Play Scream Factory for $25 on eBay. It was used, and it had the slipcover, so still got 25 bucks and bought this for 26 bucks, which is a much better deal. It does have some bonus features. I think these are, you know, previously released editions. I'm not huge on this franchise, but for $26, you know, basically the price of one for all 7. I like the first 2. Bride of Chucky's is pretty good too. The rest of them are questionable. I haven't even seen like a Seed of Chucky and Beyond, but I guess I'll watch them at some point. Jack Ryan collection here. I know a lot of people are into these, you know, box sets that have the individual cases. I, for one, don't care because they take up so much goddamn space. But anyway, this has got the Hunt for Red October, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, and the Sum of All Fears. Again, like 90s action thrillers. So yeah, I will move on to the others here. All right, I'm back, and it's probably like a few days later. It's actually morning now, drinking some coffee. So yeah, let's go through some animated and some other crap. My Neighbor Totoro, picked up the newer version. I didn't have this on Blu-ray yet, did have it on DVD. There's still quite a few Ghiblis I need to get that I don't own yet, like on Blu-ray anyway. I need Porco Rosso, I need Nausicaa, Kiki's Delivery Service, quite a few. These next 2 I got from Brian Goes Blue, always hooking me up with the DMC exclusives. Jungle to Jungle Classic, 20th Anniversary Edition, no special features. One of my favorite pickups probably. Saludos Amigos and the Three Caballeros. I'm keeping the DVD of this because it has more special features. I have both of these on DVD because these have no special features, excuse me. I want to say it is a 2-disc. Nope, it's all on 1 disc. But that's fine with me. So thanks Brian. And then I got some Olive Films. Mannequin 2 on the Move. Classic sequel. Thrashin', Josh Brolin's skateboarding epic. I think I also have the DVD of this that has more special features, so I'll probably like make a combo kit or something of that. Zapped, the Scott Baio classic. Willie Ames, both of those guys are from Charles in Charge. Haven't seen that in a while. Sometimes They Come Back. Stephen King. I want to say this is made for TV. I don't think I've ever seen this, so it'd be fun to finally watch. Meteor Man. I enjoyed this one as a kid. You know, a lot of hoopla was made about was it Black Panther and how there's no black superheroes. People seem to forget Meteor Man and Blank Man. So, what the hell? Those are 2 of my favorite superheroes. Rockadoodle. This is a classic as well. What's his name? Don Bluth. Guy who did what do you call it? All Dogs Go to Heaven. That kind of style. It is put out by Olive Films. I wish this would have came out like as a wide release, because this is, Olive's kind of expensive. I got these a long time ago. 976 Evil. Still haven't even opened this damn thing yet. But this is a good movie, good horror film. A couple special features there. Commentary. This is put out by Columbia, which is kind of rare. You don't see this kind of a nice horror package from a bigger studio release. You know, usually this would be like a Scream Factory or something. Rawhead Rex from Kino Lorber, still sealed. Haven't opened this up yet. Loaded with special features, which is nice. Clive Barker film about a mythical beast. quite a few other Kino titles here. As mentioned, I picked up Camp Nowhere. This is classified as a special edition because it has a commentary track and the original trailer. Unfortunately, it's just the director, which, I mean, that's cool, but it would have been nice if they would have got some of the cast back together. Because a lot of these kids, you don't hear from anymore. So that would have been cool. It's unfortunate. But really cool artwork. Reminds me of an old National Lampoon's poster. Celtic Pride, another recent release. Also has an audio commentary by the director. Again, would have been cool if they would have got these three dudes back together. I doubt either one of them cares that they made this movie. Also got The Sixth Man. These used to be on a double like DVD pack from Mill Creek, which I had. So it's nice to have these on Blu-ray now. No special features on this one, but I used to love this one as a kid. Good basketball films. My Father the Hero with Gerard Depardieu and Katherine Heigl. Haven't seen this in a long time. Another one with the commentary track. This is a good one. Night of the Living Dead. Criterion. So awesome to finally have a good transfer of this. I used to have a crappy like UK edition that I can show right here. You know, this is a public domain film, so you can watch it on YouTube if you wanted to, but it is a classic, so it's nice to have on a nice edition. Guessing those are the special features. Looks like a lot of technical stuff. But yeah, this was kind of cheap actually. Didn't have to wait until the sale for that one. It was only like $17 on Amazon. Dario Argento 3-film collection. I sold my copies of Deep Red and Inferno. I had those both on Arrow Video, like the UK editions. Inferno was a steelbook, and Deep Red was just a standard Amory. I think I might have showed it in my last Blu-ray update, which was like 6 or 7 months ago. But sold those off because I'm trying to just stick to US releases. And this was a nice little triple feature here from Blue Underground. With a Cat of Nine Tails on there as well. Another Argento film, Opera. Have yet to see this, but really looking forward to checking it out. Got some special features there. Yet another Argento film, his classic Suspiria. Not much to say about this. I mean, this is one of the best like Italian horror films, even though it stars an American actress. But this is the 2-disc set. I didn't get the steelbook for this. Synapse's steelbooks are they're really pricey, like up front, which, I guess it's better than paying the secondary market, because if they had it priced at like $20 and then it sells out and then it's going to be $60, I guess they're getting ahead of everybody by charging, $40 or $50 up front. Scares away the people. The Psycho remake, Scream Factory. Bought this from Best Buy for like $12.99. Actually got it off of the website, so when it came, had this tear in the package. So I might buy it and return this copy before I open it. Slither. This was another Best Buy cheap, Scream Factory, $14.99. Haven't opened it yet. Haven't had the desire to watch it, but this is a good one. Hell Night. This was okay. Just okay. Don't know if I'll ever watch it again. So I might Might sell this when it comes more collectible with the slipcover. Really do love the artwork though. So the artwork was what sold me on this because I hadn't seen it before. But yeah, not very great. It's okay, not bad, but not the best. Lady in White, still haven't watched this yet, but I watched the trailer of it and it just looked like a really good, kind of like a fall movie. Reminded me a little bit of what's that movie? Something Wicked This Way Comes, or you know, real good, like more of a child-friendly kind of a spooky film. I have no idea if that's what it's like. It just kind of looked like that in the trailer. So anyway, got this off Amazon for about $14. Transformers the movie steelbook. This was a pretty good deal at Best Buy. Got it for like $10.99, I think. I mean, I haven't seen this since I was really small, so I'm not a big Transformers fan. But I couldn't pass that up. I mean, I could sell that later on and make my money back easily. 3 O'Clock High, Shout Select title. I'm really liking the movies that Shout Select's been putting out recently. 3 O'Clock High was one that I was really anticipating. I'm pretty sure I pre-ordered it off Amazon. And they're not, you know, overpriced. This was like $13.99 or something. Really good movie though. I think it belongs in the conversation with some of the John Hughes classics. So don't sleep on this one. I really enjoyed it. About a kid who's going to be fighting a notorious bully at 3 o'clock. So Mr. Mom, another one that was on sale at Best Buy. I should have bought this in store because I bought it online and it came with no slip, which stinks, but I don't care too much about Shout Select slip covers, not as much as I need, you know, like the Scream Factory ones. Cheech and Chong's Next Movie. I think this also originally came with a slip cover, but I clearly did not get one. But this is a good one. I should have showed Up in Smoke because I also got that, but anyway, I would say Up in Smoke's better than this, but this is still really funny. It's got an appearance from Pee Wee Herman in it as well. Before he was I think he actually plays Pee Wee Herman in that, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I digress. The Burbs, yet again. I've picked this up. I also have the Arrow Video version, but one of my favorite movies of all time. And I needed the US release. A lot of these features are actually on, like that making of was on the Arrow Video release. Wish they would have put some more effort into some newer special features, but oh well. Anyway, one of my favorite comedies, one of my favorite movies of all time. I don't know how it ranks, but it's probably in my like top 20 at least. All right, next stack. Alrighty, next random stack here. Superbad, 2-disc unrated extended edition. Got this from Target for like $4.99. Thought it was a good enough deal for me to pick up. I enjoy that movie. It's not my favorite comedy of all time like some people, but Revenge. This movie is pretty damn good. Brutal at times. But yeah, really good like thriller. Definitely recommend it. Kevin Costner film. I want to say it's from the late 80s, maybe mid 80s. Sleepwalkers. This is like a notoriously bad film. So bad it's good. I haven't seen this since a long time ago. You know, something I'd see on cable. Blue Streak, Martin Lawrence comedy classic. I think I saw this in theaters, and I want to say he dresses up in some pretty funny costumes. The Sixth Day, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love Arnie. Just picking up some of his films I hadn't purchased yet. This one's not great. Pretty cheesy, like late 90s, early 2000s maybe. Yeah, 2000. So it's got really poor like CGI, but kind of like it's like what do you call it? Set in the future, not too distant future. Flatliners, 80s dream team there. I tried watching that, didn't get all the way through, so I need to finish that. Wolf. Jack Nicholson, Michelle Pfeiffer. I haven't seen this one since I rented it on videotape, so can't really remember much. I just know that Jack Nicholson's a werewolf. Johnny Mnemonic. Let me go on the record as saying that this is Keanu Reeves' best sci-fi film. Which, it's one of those ones that's so bad it's good. I actually just recently listened to an episode of that podcast, what is it called? How Did This Get Made? Where they riff on really bad movies, and they chose Johnny Mnemonic, which is funny. It's got Ice-T in it as well. Joyride. This was a Dollar General pickup, $4.99. Haven't seen this one since I rented it on DVD a long time ago. Courage Under Fire. This was a Big Lots pickup, so haven't seen this one at all yet. Lock Up. Stallone. This one's pretty good. He gets thrown into a... He's kind of in like a lackadaisical prison, and then he gets thrown into a more higher maximum security, prison. Very similar to like Brawl and Cell Block 99, just not as brutal. But good Stallone flick. Bulletproof. 90s action comedy. Gorillas in the Mist. Don't know why I bought this, but I think it was cheap on Amazon one day, so added it to my cart. The Quest. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I think I also got this from J. Rico Films. Still sealed for $5. The Jackal. Another 90s action thriller. Bruce Willis. Pretty good. Has a ridiculous scene with Jack Black where he gets his arm shot off, but hilariously bad. That part anyway. The Jackal, the movie as a whole, is pretty good. No Way Out. Got this for like $9 on BestBuy.com. I don't think I've ever seen this. Escape Plan. Another Stallone Schwarzenegger flick. This one was pretty good, you know, for these two dudes late in their careers. Got this from the pawn shop for $2. Not bad. Brawl and Cell Block 99. This is probably my favorite movie of last year. I didn't really watch very many movies, so, but even if I did watch more, I think this one stuck with me, you know, so it still would have been high up there even if I watched, you know, all the Oscar-nominated films. Just really brutal, kind of a vengeance type of film. Not going to say much about it, just watch it. It's a little slow in the beginning, but, you know, that's one of the biggest complaints I've heard about it, which it didn't bother me because I wasn't really hyped up on it yet. So, but just stick with it. Got an awesome ending, one of the best endings in recent memory. Bone Tomahawk, another film by this same director. I haven't watched this yet. Still need to sit down and watch it. But I heard this one is really brutal as well. It's got Matthew Fox in it. Love Matthew Fox. Kurt Russell. I'm really looking forward to this director's next film. S. Craig Zoller, I think his name is. I don't know much about it. I just know that the title is Dragged Across Concrete, and it's got Mel Gibson in it, so it's gonna be fucking awesome. It's also got him in it. I can't think of his name right now, but he's in it, so it's gonna be cool. L.A. Confidential. Sorry, this thing's blurry. 90s noir film. I had this on DVD and I haven't watched it since I first bought it on DVD many years ago, so it's gonna be like a first time watch once I finally sit down and watch it. Cool little slipcover. Kevin Spacey, you dirty bastard. Up in Smoke. Classic. Happy 420, everybody. I'm not a weed smoker by any means, but I do love me a good comedy. Got a Terror in the slipcover. Good old Amazon. Might have to pull a good old-fashioned slippity at Best Buy. And then last on this stack, Maggie. I haven't seen this yet, but I'm trying to get all of Arnold's films. I just love him so much that I need to own all of his movies. All right, next here, this is a stack, pretty much all Warner Brothers titles. Blade Runner 2049, got this at Best Buy for $14.99. Haven't watched it yet. Some Warner Archives, got Joe versus the Volcano. I had never seen this movie, but it's very unique, and I think I will grow to love it more and more as I watch it. Very low quality label, unfortunately. But Warner Archives kind of like that, I guess. Got The Hidden. I've heard some really good things about this, that it's kind of like They Live. Haven't watched it yet. Showdown in Little Tokyo. Dolph Lundgren, Brandon Lee. This is okay. Very short. I want to say it's like under 80 minutes. Let's see here, 78 minutes. But short and to the point. Kind of got some martial arts in it and stuff. Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3. This one's pretty good. Yeah. Twilight Zone the movie. I had this on DVD. Finally upgraded it. I think this is out of print, the Blu-ray. Got it for like $22 on eBay new. Point of No Return. I think I got this at Best Buy for $5.99 a while back. Pretty damn cheesy, but decent enough. The Fugitive. I have not seen this. Little Shop of Horrors. Glad they finally put out like a standard Amaray of this. I want to say they just had a digibook for a while, but got that for relatively cheap. Body Heat, Best Buy dump bin title. Tequila Sunrise, Mel Gibson, Michelle Pfeiffer, and Kurt Russell. I have not seen this movie yet, but that's a pretty good cast. Above the Law, Steven Seagal film. I get this mixed up with Out for Justice, which I also got right here. Which I think this is the one where he's trying to find this gangster played by William Forsythe. Let's see. Yeah, this is that one. Pretty good. Bodyguard, pawn shop pickup, $2. Kevin Costner. Got a lot of his movies. One of my favorite actors. Another Kevin Costner film here. Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Absolute Power with Clint Eastwood. Haven't seen this yet. $5.99. Another $5.99 Best Buy dump in. Sleepers. Look at that cast. I haven't seen this yet either, but I think this is one of those movies where they they're like friends when they were, you know, kids, and then it goes to when they're adults or whatever. My brother used to like that movie, I remember. Dead Calm. This is like a thriller about Sam Neill and Nicole Kidman are out sailing, and then they come across this maniac who tries to kill them. Action Jackson. Carl Weathers, Craig T. Nelson, Vanity, and Sharon Stone. It's pretty good. New Jack City. Upgrade from a DVD. Hood Classic. $5.99 title as well. And then lastly here, The Color Purple. Really good movie. Steven Spielberg, I think, won his Oscar for it, or I don't know, maybe it didn't win an Oscar. Maybe that was, I can't remember, but another Whoopi Goldberg film. Really good. Recommend it if you haven't seen it yet. Alrighty here, last stack. Gonna start it off with some DVDs. Whoopi Goldberg, Jumpin' Jack Flash. This movie's out of print on Blu-ray, and I believe this DVD's out of print as well. It was one of those Anchor Bay titles. So if you have an Anchor Bay Blu-ray that's not a horror film, and it's not a newer release, like theatrical release film, it's probably out of print. So check it out. I got lucky with this one. It was on eBay, like just listed in a big group of DVDs, and it was just like, hey, pick a title for $4.99, and Jumpin' Jack Flash was on there, and I think this DVD sells for like at least $15 to $20 now. So I got lucky, got it for $4.99 brand new. Good movie, and this DVD quality is actually pretty good. It's widescreen. Doesn't look bad on my HD television. Medicine Man, this movie does look bad on my HD television. It's got a horrible format, but $5.99 at Best Buy, or $3.99 at Best Buy, excuse me. Stars Sean Connery and Lauren Bracco. He discovers a cure for cancer, like in the Amazon forest or whatever, and she's a scientist with him. The Pistol. I don't expect anyone to know this movie. This was a made-for-television film about Pistol Pete Maravich when he was a younger lad. You don't know who Pistol Pete is? He was like one of the innovators of kind of like trick basketball tricks, you know, like funky dribbling and stuff like that. But I used to, me and my brother recorded this off of television when we were younger, and I used to watch it all the damn time, and I used to emulate his moves very poorly, but yeah, this is on Blu-ray for some reason, and the quality is horrible. It's like a VHS title, but what can you do? Made-for-TV movie. Dressed to Kill. I used to have this on Criterion, but I sold it. So I bought this array of it. Pretty good, you know, thriller. Days of Thunder. I love this movie. Tom Cruise is a NASCAR driver. 80s Tom Cruise. Nothing better. Maybe 80s Tom Hanks is better, but Chinatown. This is a classic noir film. Got this from Jay Rico as well. Shout out to you, man. I don't think you watch my videos, but Con Air. Never seen that. I heard it's very cheesy. Signs, my favorite M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong film. Finally just upgraded it from DVD. Color of Money, the Hustler sequel. Like I said, 80s Tom Cruise is the bomb. Haven't seen this in a while. I did have it on DVD, so just upgraded it. Judge Dredd, another DVD upgrade over to Blu-ray. Very cheesy. I like it better than Dread. When Harry Met Sally, classic romantic comedy. Pretty Woman, another classic romantic comedy. Probably the romantic comedy, at least from the 80s, 90s, and beyond. Really good. Dirty Dancing. It's a lot of chick flicks I just showed off. There's one more right there, Ghost. But yeah, Dirty Dancing. I've seen parts of that. I haven't watched it all the way through. Super Troopers. Here's a guy movie, right? Super Troopers. Beer Fest would be my favorite by these guys, but Super Troopers is pretty good. The sequel looks god-awful. I don't know. I guess I'll give it a shot. Here we go, Ghost. Another Whoopi film. I saw this in theaters with my mom. 1990. I was 5 years old, but I do remember going to the theaters watching it with my mom. Vice Versa. Mill Creek. Yeah, Freaky Friday with, guys. There's a bunch of those types of movies. Navy SEALs, action. Michael Biehn and Charlie Sheen. All the Right Moves, another Tom Cruise movie. This was an earlier Tom Cruise movie. Not that good. It's okay. Okay movie. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. Classic comedy. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Haven't seen this in a really long time. Another thriller about a babysitter. The Cutting Edge. I haven't seen this before, but ice skating film. What could go wrong? Young Guns. I got this for cheap on Amazon. Less than $5, I want to say. Look at that cast, man. Got Kiefer Sutherland, Charlie Sheen, Lou Diamond Phillips, Emilio Estevez. Not sure who that guy is, and then the other dude. Dermot Mulroney, I recognize. Who is that other guy? Casey Stizmasic? Never heard of him. Universal Soldier. I haven't seen this before, but look forward to checking it out finally. And then my last title here. No reason why it's last, but The Rookie. I got this from Disney Movie Rewards for free. So, never seen it, but baseball film. What can go? Well, yeah, I don't know. It looks good enough. So there you go. There you go, guys. That's all my movies I picked up in the past 6 months. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys all have a great day.